Developing successful entrepreneurs with the Grandpa Spaza program.
It was a very proud moment for Grandpa when the first group of 40 Spaza shop owners successfully completed the new small shop support program. Tenji brings us our share of business insight from the small business development expert, Dr. Alex Antonites.
Last week we spoke to Dr. Alex Antonites about personal finance within a small business. This week we're talking about administration and operations management, and I'm sure small business owners will love to know that there's much more magic to punching numbers than you think. Is that not right, Doctor?
Oh, absolutely. I believe the majority of entrepreneurs do hate administration. It's not exciting, it's not creative, but you have to do it.
What are the golden rules to selecting the right supplier and then pricing?
Price, in terms of quality, obviously, timeliness delivery of your goods as well, and then also the reputation of that supplier should be incorporated in your thinking then.
What are the other guidelines to merchandising?
What we've seen in many spazas, it's cluttered, it's very busy, there's no light. So all those basics we've taught him, and specifically to look at the layout. It must be easy to move around, to see the products.
Why is it so important to maintain a good relationship with your supplier?
Because that determines your price at the end. So you have to firstly select the right supplier and then build a strong relationship with them, because it's a key partner.
And how important is it to keep control of your stock?
You have to determine what is the minimum stock you can keep. Remember, if you go to any shop and there's only one item left or there's nothing, what do? You go to a competitor. So you have to determine your minimum stock level, and when that is reached, you order new stock. Right, so that's something we look at in those spazas, definitely.
Mzikiyizi Mchuno is the owner of the Jericho Garden Spaza shop in Soweto, and he is one of the first small shop owners to complete the new Grandpa Spaza shop program.
Mzi, tell us what happened here after the course. Tell us what operationally changed in your shop.
After the course, I've just expanded my shop in order to put more stock. The fridges, they were not visible enough, so I've changed them from this side to this side in order for the customers to see.
Okay, so Jericho Garden Spaza also have an administrative system now to assist you with your operations.
Yes.
Quickly show us, what have you done in terms of the admin of the shop?
Actually, I'm using this method to check my sales.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, and my stock.
Yes.
Yeah, and how much have I made today?
Yeah.
How much am I going to use for tomorrow, for everything that I need?
Good, let's see. And then also, end of every month, you have the admin of the shop in place.
Yes, sir.
So this is helping your operations administratively, and also show you, very important, how much money you've made.
How much money have I made? Good. Because the days are not the same. Sometimes I do more than what I expected. Sometimes I do less. But I have to make sure that I order everything according to this book and what I have.
But Dimzi, I think it's absolutely amazing that the changes you're making are actually resulting in more customers. So what has been the most surprising thing that you've learned on the program?
Actually, what I've learned, I think, how to run your business professionally, and about running my finances. I have to separate my personal account and the business account so that I could see what I'm doing.
So Alex, just as a roundup, what have you learned here today?
Tenji, what we've seen here today is rather impressive. Firstly, we have an entrepreneurial growth orientation. That's what we want. He actually already have grown this business. On the other side, in terms of the operations inside, it's working. The shelves are well organized, and also that is linked to his admin system. He's planning his sales, he's planning his buying behavior as well, which is good. And then you can see at the end of each day what profit he showed. And that means he's administratively sound. He's managing his admin, and that will contribute to his growth at the end.
Well, it seems like the Grandpa Spaza Shop program has helped take the headache out of running a small business for Putinzi. Now he can spend more time dreaming about the future. If you're inspired and would like to know more about running a small business, stay tuned for our next episode.
Developing successful entrepreneurs with the Grandpa Spaza program.